Fred Matiangi. Tumesikiza Wakenya wanasema tupangane, tutafute serikali mpya mzuri ya kusaidia Kenya.
Sasa vile tu Waswahili walisema yaliyopita si ndwele. Tugange sasa ya sasa na yajayo. Viongozi hata kama ni kuomba kura, tuombe kwa taratibu, kwa heshima na kwa ustaarabu.
Siwezi kupembeleza mtu yeyote, na hatutaki kupembelezana hapa wakati kazi inaharibika. Hatuwezi. Tuanze kupembelezana hapa eti sijui hawa ni biashara wanafanya, sijui wanafanya nini, na ni watu wanaharibu watoto wetu, ni watu wanatuletea shida hapa.
We are living in a country where good things are forgotten easily. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the process or the first appearance of Dr. Fred Matiangi back home. Everyone knows about Fred Matiangi. We all know what this man did while serving under the fourth president of the Republic of Kenya, retired President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to take you through Fred Matiangi's history and why we feel that he might become the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, from 2017, was it 2013? From 2013, President Kenyatta took power in 2013. So, from 2013, we have seen Fred Matiangi emerging as a most performing CS. We saw him transforming different sectors in the government under the leadership of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Like, for instance, when Fred Matiangi was serving as the CS of education, that was in the year 2017, I think, 2017. He presided over that examination of 2017. We saw he dealt with cases of cheating, examination cheating. So, and because of this, so many parents felt like those students really got whatever they deserved. Though there were some rumors that there was favorism at a point, but when we analyze it, when we compare that incident and the previous incidents that took place, like when other CSS for education were in power, we all experienced exam cheating at a very high rate. I remember come 2015, people cheated like this. The exams were leaked such that everyone almost scored an A. So we could wonder, what is happening? Was this exam this simple that everyone almost scored an A, like everyone was going to university? Leave alone that. When Fred Matiangi took over as the CS Interior, we saw the transformation, how papers were, how the exam was ilikuwa inahandoliwa. And so many people tried, and those people who tried to leak this exam, they really encountered a very horrible, terrible experience. And I believe they can never even want to repeat such a thing. Moving forward, we saw when Fred Matiangi took over as the CS of Interior, CS Interior, we saw he disciplined this sector in a way that hata ile mambo ya kuchukua 50-50 kwa barabara, even police were afraid, because now citizens were given this power to even deal with this police. Yeah? If you see a police officer receiving bribes, demanding bribes from you, you had a right, you had power to go and report, and action will be taken. No. All this was experienced under the leadership of Fred Matiangi as the CS Interior. We saw Also, as serving under security docket, Matiangi strengthened the security, earning the country a trust and confidence, such that people walikuwa najua, like when this man stands up and say, like, you know, we are not going to tolerate this nonsense, and everyone could know that this is serious matter. No, everyone angijua this is serious matter. So when it came to this point, that now Fred Matiangi was one handling this security docket, that was in July 2017, we could see how police officers became responsible. Another thing that really made Matiangi's bar to rise up is that when he was under this docket, Matiangi, they managed to hire 100,000 new police officers. So this means that the rate of employment even went higher. Also, we saw Matiangi transforming, digitalizing data sector, whereby they introduced this e-citizen, whereby government services were there. And this is something that was very beneficial. It was a plus to the country, whereby now watu hawangeenda pale waendelee kupanga line pale wakiingojea birth certificates and all that. So people could now go to the cybers and just apply for birth certificate and it's done. You wait for your picking dates. We also saw under this regime, Matiangi influenced the transformation from analog to digital broadcasting, whereby now we started that analog way of broadcasting things in this country changed. We didn't need aerials anymore. We didn't need some things. We only need to buy to purchase smart TVs or let me say smart TVs, and it's done. We came to this point where now we have a more transformed broadcasting system. You see, like hapo kitambo, we could not. You could only wait for news at 7, 9, and all that. But right now, we can get news and updates anytime through our phones. All this came through under this leadership regime. We saw Matiangi overperforming in different sectors in a way that even President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta made him as the chief served cabinet secretary in his government. And this is why when the late CS of Education, Magoha, died, President Uhuru Kenyatta ordered Matiangi to take over and make sure that everything is arranged in a systematic way. And this happened. We saw everything was dealt with in accordance to the expectations. Now, today I want us to see the reasons why Matiangi might become the next president of the Republic of Kenya, being that he will not give up. And because this is a red flag to, I believe that when President Ruto saw that congregation, saw that following, massive following, I know he was shaken. And I will be bringing you that episode. He was shaken because he didn't expect such big number to turn out to receive Matiangi. We also saw Gen Zs embracing Matiangi as to come and vie for presidency come 2027. And this is happening. That's why I said that the power of young people is more than this old regime. And that's why all these young people was Mheshimiwa Ruto and Baba the fifth. Baba, let me call me Baba the sixth because I know you will vie again. Baba and all these old leaders to come in one camp so that ikuwe rahisi kuwatuma nyumbani. Unaona? Right now I believe that we were saying that if Babu Owino will stand as the president, anaweza geuza kura. Unaona? Anaweza gawanya kura, and that's why Babu Owino dropped that, made it clear that he will be vying for Nairobi governor. So one, the speeches that Matiangi made when he was in power, and that speech that he made when he came back yesterday in Kisii, pale Gusii, this justifies a statement that this man might be the next president of the Republic of Kenya, because everyone loves Matiangi. Who doesn't love Matiangi? Who doesn't love Matiangi? In fact, all these propaganda and scandals that these members of parliament, but I have problem with these members of parliament because they believe that they are so much educated such that they can lie to Kenyans. They can lie to us. They can take us as most fully stupid and foolish people in this country. I will be bringing you that analysis of this member of parliament saying that he is a graphic editor, that you can edit 1 million people in one post and mask them all. Such a useless member of parliament. So when CS Matiangi now eyeing to the presidential seat come 2017 will take over these strongholds of ODM, believe you me that this man will become the next president. The only problem that I know is that when there will be a division between the mountain people and Kisii people. But when these two people unite and Matiangi also gets a support from the Nyanza and the western people, believe you me that this person will become the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, as a wise person, as a person who sees in the future, we can say that Luere, we can say it's done. It's done. Because this man, Matiangi, will not rest. And believe you me, some leaders in this government are supporting Matiangi. We saw this governor of Kisii, Simba Arati. We saw Simba Arati giving Matiangi a warm welcome. So we also saw this other governor, I can't really remember his name, but so many people from Kisii land supported Matiangi back home. So guys, this is a red flag to Kenya Kwanza regime. Be alert that you might, or your presidential candidate come 2027 might lose that election unless otherwise. Up to this juncture, I want us to say this. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, this video, so that YouTube can continue recommending it to more wider and broader audience. If you find politics something that you are passionate about, let's interact at the commenting section so that we keep this conversation going. We keep our people notified, informed, and giving them a vision and how to choose leaders come 2027. Till next time, call me Max in the building.